So a few days ago, I made a video talking about what could potentially come inside of this mini feature update that will arrive later this weekend. Okay, so I thought it had something to do with the blade, maybe nerfing some jetpacks and the police team getting a buff and criminals getting a nerf. But it's a little bit like that, a little bit not like that. Okay, let's come on over here to the Benimo page and start looking at this thread of several posts as to what could possibly be changing, alright? Large list of changes being published to Jailbreak this weekend based on your feedback. We got Xbox support for the new radios. Like, I'm pretty sure if I fire up the controller real quick, it should automatically connect here. Alright, yep, there it is. Okay, I can see, let's see how we can activate the new radios. Okay, it's not that thing. It has to be, this thing over here, right? Okay, yes. And now how do we, okay, we have to come on over here. And now we have to type something in. How exactly do we type something in? Alright, let's see if I can select any of these little items here. Yeah, that might be a small issue. Yeah, you can see right now there's actually no way to play the radio, which is very interesting to say the least. Alright, so if I can't use an Xbox controller to play it on PC, there's no way an Xbox is gonna be able to play it, okay? And yeah, I had to avoid using keyboard and mouse because I know that's possible to play keyboard and mouse on Xbox, but most Xbox players use a controller. So it should be a bit more specific, you know, controller players need radio support. But yeah, let's move on to number 2. Radio pop-ups when reloading are finally getting heated. So you guys probably know right now how whenever you pull out a gun and then you want to reload, this pops up. Gets really annoying. You know, you're like shooting random criminal, pew, 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 pew. And then, bruh, get out of the screen. And then you come on over here and shoot them again, okay? And basically you have to double tap R right now. It's like a minor inconvenience, but it gets annoying, alright? You know what I mean? You gotta like double tap R in order to get that thing out of here. And if you want to reload the gun. So yeah, that is definitely something I'm really looking forward to. Thank you for finally fixing this. If it was only like the week after the update, that would have been even better. But I mean, better late than never, am I right? So yeah, I'm kind of glad that they're fixing that thing. Okay, let's go on to a point number 3. Fix the bass slider from controlling volume on mobile. That one I can't really test right now because, you know, obviously I'm on PC. I can't really emulate a mobile device unless I log into Windows 10 Roblox and do tap arrest mode, which I'm not going to show because I do not want anyone tap arresting out there, especially if you're on PC. It's fine if you're on mobile, but like, why do it on PC? Alright, well, unless the CMOS standardizes tap arrest for everyone in the next update. That I could go into a whole another video about, okay? Literally everything that we can do to buff the police officers. Because cops are way too, like, bad right now, you know? Whether it be handcuffs breaking, taser having too little range, or holdie being like not a good idea anymore. Because, you know, fast vehicles and holdie, not really the best way, okay? Especially if the criminals can just stay in their fast vehicles forever. That would obviously be a bad idea. Alright, let's go on to part 2. Stop blades from sticking to walls for easy escapes. No! Rip the museum trick. How am I supposed to get out of the museum now, man? The, you know, thing where I just get my blade CC over here and then, you know, pop on over on this wall here. Let's see. Blade, can you stick on the wall for me, please? Please, Daddy Blade? Yes, okay. This is gonna be gone. I'm really curious as to what the blade's gonna do. Is it just gonna, like, run straight into a wall and not do anything? Because right now, when you run into the wall, like, it just tries to climb up it, alright? It's really interesting. But yeah, museum one's not gonna work anymore. The one at jewelry store is probably also gonna get fixed, okay? But the jewelry store one, this one I'm like gonna be quite interesting to see how they fix it because it gets stuck on there. The museum one doesn't get stuck. The jewelry store one gets stuck CC. So it's gonna be very interesting to see what they do for this one, alright? And maybe it still works afterwards. I don't know, man. Maybe, just maybe, we can find another way to stick blades onto the wall. because I really will miss this, alright? And you know, me and people that, you know, don't pull museum lever don't really go well along together. So that's why, you know, I'm kind of disappointed that this thing was gonna get yeeted. But, you know, I kind of knew when the starter was gonna get yeeted, just like when exactly, alright? But, you know, I can't escape museum solo now. F in the chat, man. F in the chat. I really wish I could escape the museum solo. Okay, let me see what happens if you fly a blade on Xbox right now. Let's see how this works, okay? So this one going up, all right, here we go, and you can just, you know, drive this thing around here. All right, here's the blade CC. It's just gonna fly around this way. So Xbox support on the blade is actually not too shabby, all right? It's pretty decent, you know, controls. And, you know, you can go up, you can go down, you can do all over the place with the blade CC. Yeah, I don't see really an issue with Xbox blade, okay? Anyway. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Blade is going to get headlight color and window color for its side windows, alright? So, you gotta know right now we have Blade with the 2 headlights here. If I come on this way, body color I think is what changes that. No, body color does not change that, okay? Where's my red body color again? How exactly do we change the headlights then? Do we like, you know, go onto a different vehicle, change the headlights, and then go back in the Blade? I don't know, man. Okay, hold on. I need to test this out. We have ourselves the Chiron here, okay? So Chiron has the headlight color. Our headlight color right now, I'm gonna make it, you know, blue. There we go. That makes it something obviously different from this. Okay, now we come on over here. Okay. So the Blade actually does have headlight colors. It just doesn't show up in here. That's a good idea, Simo, to add it inside. Alright, I'm finally glad that they did that, because otherwise people's blades lights would be just locked to random like colors, and people probably wouldn't know where or how to change them. And also the window, you know what, right now I have like the radiant yellow Nuka-Majigger color. Look at the side windows. This looks so funny. It's so like just weird. All right, you have like gray windows on the side, and then you have this green one in the center. Okay, so it's gonna affect the side 2 windows as well, and that would make a really good aesthetic change. Okay, nothing much really gameplay wise, but like aesthetic wise, it should make the Blade look a lot neater. Okay, this thing is like one of the small things that may or may not help you out depending on like what you do. You can split the music into robbery and other radio. So basically, if I come over here and play, let's say, you know, some XX bypass audio 123 inside over here, and it blasts like crazy, or like someone else does that, you can, you know, come over here to settings, and there'll be an option for like robbery music and then radio music. And I can go radio music, yeet it out of here. Because let's be honest, who the heck likes bypass audio? No one. So yeah, that also means that, you know, you can have your radio on and turn off all the robbery music. Because right now, if I were to go inside of this Joy Store here and start the robbery, I'd hear like a da-da-da-da-da-da, you know, the Joy Store robbery sound. And then like, you know, let's say I blasted Crab Rave here. You hear like the dun 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 dun. You know, you're both at the same time. It would sound really disgusting. You can finally listen to one or the other. And yeah, so that's you know, just like, you know, an experience thing. Alright, some people are gonna like it, some people aren't. Well, actually a lot of people are gonna like it, because you can finally shut up those bypassed audios while leaving the robbery music on. And finally, the last one, save custom playlist. Man, you know the custom playlist, right? It's currently empty, and it always is empty, even though, you know, you saw me add, like, songs at the day 1 of this update. Finally, man, we can blast, you know, a whole bunch of audios here. It's a good thing and a bad thing. Good thing, you know, all your audio saves. Bad thing, the bypass audios from those, like, trolls saves as well. It's gonna be much easier for trolls who play bypass songs now. Dang it, man. It's already gonna be right there, they just have to click on it. So, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of bypassed audios now. Alright, let's see what else. Save player selections in the settings. Thank you, Asimo. I do not want to go in every server. Like, this is the default, right? I don't want to do this every single server I go into. It's just tedious at this point. I want to do that one time and leave it as is. And in every other server I go into, it's going to be like that for default. Because Adopt Me does that. Royal High probably does that. It's about time Jailbreak does it too. Because saving user settings, alright? You know, like, imagine if you have to come to the Roblox settings every time it will get reset to default. That's the pain. Same thing with the Jailbreak settings. That's why, you know, saving settings is just so important, man. It's like a small change, but like, Once you get used to it, there ain't no going back, alright? You're gonna be like, finally! Thank you, Asimo Bad CC, for introducing that. Alright, and the final thing is allow players to take damage when inside of vehicles. You do not know how long I've been waiting for that. You don't know. Because right now, if I'm inside of my Blade CC, and somebody tries to go pew pew on the outside, I don't take no damage. No matter how broken my blade is, I don't think you take any damage. Well, maybe if it's beeping. But, you know, when it's beeping, you just jump out back in and fly out of there. You don't really even take that much damage anyways. Finally, man, they added the thing where you can, you know, take damage inside of vehicles again. I don't know exactly what broke it. I think it was a vehicle interior, but it's been broken for a while now. And it's about time that we bring back taking damage when inside of vehicles. Because when criminals hide in vehicles, man, it's the most annoying thing ever. One step in the right direction of, you know, buffing cops. But I guess we'll have to wait until the September update before we get ourselves the full details on the police officer buffs. So since you guys made it this far in the video, I'll give you guys like what I want in the next update, alright? So we know what happens on this update. Quick recap is basically, you know, all this stuff over here. We get ourselves Xbox support, no more radios, F in the chat for the blade glitch, few more customization, saving the settings and playlists, and like, you know, making changes, and also taking damage inside of vehicles, okay? So, here's the thing I want for police officer buffs. Jetpack reload cooldown, making the player not be able to parachute whenever they, you know, come down a jetpack. So basically, whenever they die, they go oof. And to complement that, bounties do not go away when criminals die. In addition to that, make the handcuffs a little bit more OP. Alright, just a little bit. Not like crazy OP, alright? But like, usable. Because right now, sometimes they aren't usable at all. Taser needs more range, and probably a bigger bullet size, I guess you could say. Because, you know, how big the bullet is versus like the hitbox, you know, something like that. So those are my ideas for what could possibly come in the next update, and like my thoughts and ideas on this current update that's coming out this weekend. If you guys enjoyed this, be sure to press like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think. I'm looking forward to some of these changes. What about you guys? Let me know in the comment section down there. And yeah, use star code BAGUE when you buy Robux or Premium, and I will see you guys next time.